Percival Lowell was an American businessman, travel writer, and amateur astronomer. He was fascinated by the night sky, and he eventually built his own observatory, which is still in Flagstaff, Arizona to this day, just so that he could get a closer look at the planets. And as he began to observe, one planet in particular caught his attention, the planet Mars. And as he looked, he noticed something very strange. Through his telescope, it appeared as though there were straight lines appearing across the surface of Mars. And he spent 15 years charting each one of these lines because as he came to study them, he came to believe that they were a massive canal system that was designed by some ancient civilization that was able to channel water from the polar ice caps down to the rest of the province. But the other thing he noticed is that Mars was a dead planet. And as he looked at it, he began to wonder, what was life like back then? What was that civilization like? And he began to publish his thoughts and the things that he had observed as an astronomer when he started to make these maps. And he suggested that there might have been life on Mars. When these kind of ideas began to capture the interest, they were less of a might be, and what if they really were? And writers all around the world began to ask new questions. If Mars has life, what does it look like? And over time, Martians became simpler, smaller, and easier to recognize at a glance. They were green, they had antenna, and they shrank into something almost cartoonish, and they became what we now iconically call little green men. And they appeared everywhere. Magazine covers, comic strips, and even cartoons like Marvin the Martian appeared on television and in theaters where people began to watch them. And as science had suggested life, culture had run away with that suggestion, and storytelling gave a face to what science had posited. Now, nobody thought there were really Martians, were they? And then all of a sudden, there was a shift. Aliens were no longer satire or fiction. They became a possibility. And the question still lingers today. What if Lowell wasn't entirely wrong, just early?